Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your May 2025 reading. Thank you for all my supporters and subscribers. I truly greatly appreciate all of you. I'm going to do past, present, future, and a card for the overall energy of the reading, and then I will clarify. So let's get started. I have pre-shuffled all the cards. I'll shuffle a little bit more. Spirit guides, please give me guidance. Please give me guidance for Sagittarius for the month of May 2025. Tell us about the past positions. Past position. We have the Queen of Swords. When something come to light, yeah, the Lovers and the King of Cups. What do we have for the current position? What do we have for the current energy for Leo? I just said Leo. I just did Leo's reading for Sagittarius. Goodness, maybe you're dealing with a Leo. All right. We have the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. This is funny because this card came out in Leo's reading that I just did. And these two cards came out in the future position here and here. So maybe you are dealing with a Leo or you have Leo in your chart. Maybe you need to check out the Leo reading. All right. Nope. Do I take this? Nope. All right. Give me guidance on the future energy. All right. Future energy for Sagittarius for May of 2025. Please and thank you. Future energy. They had justice too for the overall. They had the emperor too. Oh my god, I think you need to watch the Leo reading too. I don't know, there's a lot. Very similar. Overall energy for the reading is the 5 of Pentacles. Don't get discouraged. So with the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Cups, I do think it's time for some type of you need to make a choice here. You need to see something very clearly and make a decision as to what it is, but yet you need to remain emotionally balanced. And again, this is something in the past, perhaps you're trying to work on. This could deal with work, love relationship. I can tell you for Leo, it was definitely a love situation. This could be that for you. You take it as it resonates. It could, but there's something you're seeing clearly now, making a decision and knowing that it's important for you to stay emotionally balanced in some way, shape, or form. Okay, with the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, it's about going with your intuition, going within, and working on stability and your resources as well as that emotional maturity, right? With the 10 of Wands, the Justice, and the Emperor, it's like it's time to put whatever burden is away. I feel like this has been a work in progress for you. Again, this is in the future position. You're going to be putting down those wands. You're going to be putting down this harvest here, to get to a place of balance and like being in control here, being very direct, in control, ready to go at any moment, right? Because that is the emperor. The emperor is in control. He knows what he wants. He is level-headed. He is skilled. He he is a leader. So I feel like you're transitioning through this. I feel like you've been in a place of loss for quite some time, but this is going to start making the change in May. I do feel like this could kind of go over into June. That's just the feeling I'm getting for some of you. But let's go ahead and start clarifying. All right, Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here in the past position for Sagittarius? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is Queen of Swords here? You have the Fool. Yeah, you're getting clear on what direction you want to take. Why is the Lovers here? Lovers, why is the Lovers here for Sagittarius? Why is the Lovers here for Sagittarius? We have the Star. Look at the major arcanas that are coming out and that you have in your reading. You are definitely being spiritually guided. When I have major arcanas like this in the reading, it's not to be taken lightly. There's some big push transition trying to come through. Why is the King of Cups here? Oh, that flew. And you have the Three of Pentacles. All right, let me keep pulling and then we'll get to it. Why is the High Priestess here for Sagittarius in the current position? High Priestess. We have the Seven of Cups. Good night. Okay. Why is the King of Pentacles here? King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Two of Swords. Why is the Queen of Cups here? We have the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Goodness. Cards are flying. Hold on. All right. Why is the 10? Bear with me. Why is the Ten of Wands here? We have Judgment. More. We have more. A major arcana. Why is the Justice card here? Two of Wands. That's funny because Leo had the same exact card in the same place. Telling you, there's some significance with Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Leo season. Maybe you have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with the Leo. And you have the Six of Pentacles with the Emperor. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you the May readings speak a lot of emotional balance, getting emotionally balanced, getting, getting that stability within oneself and knowing the power within yourself. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for this card flipped around? It's the High Priestess. Let's see. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? And we have the Four of Pentacles. So, perhaps you're holding on to something or you're holding on to some type of belief, right? Because that's kind of maybe all you know. But let's go ahead and start with the first row in the past. You have all these cards. You could have met somebody in the past, or some of you could be dealing with some kind of legal issue, okay? And the energy is what I'm getting. But again, there's something that I also am getting with you seeing something clearly now with going in a new direction and a new beginning. Okay. With the Lovers and the Star or Major Arcana on top of Major Arcana, there is definitely a significant turning point in your path here, is what I just heard. Like your path, significant, like, the star card to me has always like this star here has always reminded me of a compass. In which direction are you going to go in, right? There's a direction that needs to be taken, but it's your choice, it's your decision. um and I feel like you need to move towards the new beginning, right? Through to move towards some type of reassurance, hope again. Like I feel like you've lost hope somewhere, whether that's in love, that's just in life in general, in multiple things. Um, and it's I'm going to say this. Some of you could be meeting a new person on your path, right? Or by chance, you suddenly meet somebody out of the blue. I'm going to say that as well. And, this is going to resonate with different people in different ways. This is why I throw out all these energies, which may seem overwhelming. But as I get the energy, I say it because there's a reason, right? Because not everything is going to be just white and black, right? It could be, there's gray areas and things different, pertain to different people, different ways. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. This could signify like there is teamwork in a work setting, right? Perhaps you could be relocating for work or starting a new job, making a decision to start a new type of job. Some of you are getting out of something you've been in for quite some time and starting something completely different, okay? But maybe for some of you, you're taking a little less money or you're focusing too much on the money aspect versus your happiness, right? And if you're happy, then you're going to vibe at a better level and you will attract and manifest money towards you, is what I'm getting, if that's something you're considering. Otherwise, it also could be, this could speak of some type of mentor that is helping you. It could even be if you're seeing a therapist or, perhaps going to school and getting with professors to discuss things, but there's some type of collaboration here and working hard towards something to achieve something new. And again, if this is love, you could be, speaking with somebody, you could meet them at work or their work or something like that. And, it kind of starts off just kind of getting to know each other from that perspective. But let's move forward. So in your current energy, you have all these cards: the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. We can see what they're clarified with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. I am getting the feeling like there are choices that need to be made, and it could be very overwhelming, but you need to go in within and listen to your gut on this. Like, something could really look attractive and pretty because of the money, but if you've ever done that and you've chased a job for money and you've gone in and been like, what the hell did I do? I'm getting that kind of feeling with these cards, that you really need to go with your gut feeling and not be distracted by maybe all these things that maybe you're going to be promised or in the works, but not really come, that are actually material in the works at the moment. Like somebody could be speaking a really good game or promise you all these things but not deliver. You need to go with your gut in trusting people and the feelings that you get when you're around them, right? And making sure it's not overly emotional is what I just heard. But again, keep yourself balanced. There are decisions that need to be made. With the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, it's like I am getting the feeling that there is a difficult decision that needs to be made. And again, this could be love, work, whatever, moving. And it's not an easy one. So, how can I say this? Think about it, right? Like, look at the pros and the cons, the positives, the negatives, right? Um, and what's going to really make you happy, right? What is going to make you feel as well emotionally and financially stable, right? But again, don't chase something for it's like what glitters isn't always gold. I think that's the saying, right? Or yeah, what glitters isn't always gold. I think that's it. Like something could look really nice, but intuitively, I'm getting the feeling like it's not what it's cracked up to be. All right. With the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords, again, I'm getting that don't look at something with rose colored glasses on here. Like, there's something like that. There's some kind of illusion here that it's like being too dreamy, and then it's like you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. It's like, okay, dreamy, a little too dreamy. It's and then it's like, bam, this is reality, and there could be a disappointment. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Um, like I'm feeling like the Ten of Swords is the reality. I hope I'm explaining that to where that makes sense. But there's some kind of valuable lesson here to be learned. And it could be also a time where this becomes very like an emotional an emotional event, like an upheaval that you're having to go through in some type of painful situation. Maybe you make the wrong decision, right? And do we ever make wrong decisions technically? I mean, we can make not the best ones, but when we make wrong decisions, we always have a lesson to learn from that, right? Oh, okay. Next time I'm faced with this situation, I'll know this better than this. And it makes us have more wisdom, right? And we grow because we gain more wisdom from these situations. In your future energy, you have the Ten of Wands and the Judgment. Are you going to heed the call, Sag, to put these burdens down, to move forward? Um, excuse me, give me a second. I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay. Um, I feel like some kind of burden is being lifted off of you. Like you're no longer obligated with something here. Okay. Like something is being released. And by this being released, it's going to bring in the balance, the fairness, some type of decision here in your favor is what I'm getting. And it's going to pull you in some type of direction. Okay. And again, it's like you have this fork in the road with the two of wands of which way do I go? You're gonna know in your near future what direction to go in. Okay. It doesn't mean it's gonna be like a big neon light flashing in your face, but again, go with your intuitive feeling here. With the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like there's going to be some type of generosity here, something given to you. And again, if this is a legal case, something could be coming to an end and you getting some kind of, and maybe this is dealing with some type of inheritance or something as well. It's going to go in your favor. Um and you will come out, that like there's some type of generosity given to you is what I keep hearing. um and it's going to give you a better sense of well-being. I hope that makes sense, but that's just how I'm feeling. And it's going to be, um again, it's going to be about that balanced energy, and that it's like here you go with this little pendulum thing, and I can't remember what the word is. It's in the Six of Pentacles, but it's also in the Justice card. Like balance is coming in, what's rightfully yours is going to be yours. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, you can, there's going to be some kind of deeper insight here in the month of May for you. Okay. And maybe you're going to understand things. And any type of period of lack or financial stress or just loss, right? Any kind of loss that you feel are going to be mitigated is what I'm getting. Like it's going to be mitigated. It's going to be worked through here. And you're going to regain, like any insecurity you may feel now you're building a stronger foundation. Okay. Um because you are needing this stability. Like I keep getting, like you're needing this stability of whatever's going to work out for this future. Okay. Again, you could, I just feel, I don't mean to repeat myself too much, but there's a feel of lack right now. But I feel like as things start going through, and some of you, this may go through June, um, that things are going to start alleviating, and things are going to start being unfolded for you to actually, for you to truly be shown certain things that are going to help you. Okay. So you may see synchronicity signs. Don't ignore those. If you're asking for a sign and that you get one, and be like, oh, that wasn't one. That wasn't. No, 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 that is a sign. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.